My live. There we go. My God, so bright. Ugh. I need some water, yeah. So yesterday, I don't remember what I was doing yesterday. And it is snowing again. Oh yeah, yesterday I was working on the password field, and honestly, I wasn't feeling 100%. So, having said that, let's start our server. npm run dev. And then here, I'm gonna do check out the logs on our Django, right? We should do that so I can see what's happening over here. Okay. And now my server should be running, but let's do the inspect element so I get to see what is happening here. I was trying to create a portable password field that I could use in different locations in the app. And it was because I'm using a password field here in the login. Although this is not really that applicable, I could still use it as well. So it's going to be forget. It's going to be part of the forget password, and then it's going to be part of the sign up page, and then it's going to be part of resetting the password within profile settings. So I need to have access to those, you know, the value provided. It's like the same field, so I don't want to copy paste a lot of code that I could centralize and use in different locations. And when I'm doing modifications to it, it's in a single place. That was the goal. So I'm gonna move it. Okay, sorry, in the second workspace. So let's launch PyCharm. Okay. Okay. Now let the project load. And the problem I was having, I don't remember. I don't remember what the problem I was having. So let's see. You would provide a password, and then here you would get a thing. Right now, this is gonna be an invalid token because this token has expired for sure since yesterday, but I don't want to keep sending it just to test this out. So when I do this, my password works. I don't remember what the problem was here though. Password error. Oh, my error was not working. Yeah, that was the problem. I couldn't get the error working because it kept because it kept re-rendering the field, re-rendering the component. So every time it changes, it re-renders it. Since it re-renders it, the errors are new. Yeah, I think this register and schema has to be outside. Yeah, that needs to be outside. This needs to be part of the parent. So let's make this part of the parent. The parent happens to be this guy over here, right? And then here we're gonna say, actually, hold on. We're gonna say this, and then we're gonna say register equals register, and then errors equals, should I do Yeah, I think this could be assigned better. So I'll just do say validator, validator. Yeah, validator equals. I'll just call this thing validator, right? This is just going to be validator. Validator. And then this is going to be validator. Cool. And then this here is going to be it's going to be equal to validator. And I will also have validator here. Validator. So that makes sense, right? Get values, validator. I think that makes sense. No, and validator is what exactly does this fucker return? Hold on. Um, like, do I say type of use form? Okay, this should kind of clear it out. Dude, it does exist. What the heck is your problem? Eh, this is not really ideal. It will work, but okay, let's test it first if it will work. If there's an error, anything is breaking. Okay. The error is still here. I mean, there's still the error still doesn't. Oh yeah, because fudge. Yeah, it's because it is still not calling the validator, which is really weird, dude. Why isn't it using this? Use form return. So it's called use form return. Okay, so the type here is pretty much good to go. It's because this here wants to be here, I think, which is gone. Cool. So I think this is set, but the problem is it still doesn't trigger this shit properly. I need to see that error. Why is the error not getting assigned? So it is kind of weird that I don't get to use the error because I need this error to be returned to me. Uh, uh-huh. It's initialized here, so, and it's accessed in here. So why is it still not having the values assigned properly in it? Oh, I think, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's because where this is initialized, it's this function here, the register function. Because of this, every time it re-renders, it will get reinitialized here. So I need to hold on. Validator dot register equals this, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna take this here just for testing purposes. See if it would work. Mm. Mm. How is it really getting the register? Yeah, it's just part of the thing. So register equals validator, and then register equals return is not assignable to type. Use register, but certain change. Okay, whatever. So mm, I just want to test this, see if this would work. And then this one here, when I say register, I know it's going to complain. Register, not register. Register. I think it should be okay. Cannot reassign to a variable declared with constant. Yeah, I need to get rid of this. Okay. Okay, reload everything. I'm doing really dumb shit, but I'm just experimenting here a little bit. It still doesn't use the validator. This is annoying as heck, dude. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna use the standard state, and then that should kind of let it be fine, right? That should be fine. Okay. Now, I really wanted to use the register thing, that validator thing that it's providing, but if it's gonna cause like too much trouble like this, there is really no point doing that. Okay, don't need this related password values. That's fine. And then validator, do we need this? No. Okay, let's start. Set password, set password. Cool. And then we're gonna do constant, right? Error, set error equals use state. By default, it's gonna be undefined, and we want it to be string or undefined, which is fine. By default, it's undefined, no problem. So the password score here, I think we should keep it here as well, so we can export it if we need to. And then get rid of this fucker here. And then the validator, get rid of it. And password don't change. I'm gonna keep it. So we already have access to password, so it should be okay. And we already have access to password again, so it knows what to do. Set password score, it knows what to do. Okay. So the validate password also returns an error message, right? We're gonna say password error. Let's use full words. And then we're gonna say set error. We're gonna say password error if there is one, right? That way we are all set. And we're gonna say here constant password equals e dot target. Basically, that's what we're getting it from. HTML input element. Isn't it like this? I think that's kind of what we're doing. Yeah, we are having it from, oh, you fucking. Oh, that. What am I doing? Okay, so we are getting the password and then we are setting the password. We are setting the score and everything. So that is pretty much what we needed. Get rid of this. And so what we need here is set password. We don't need this. Related password values. If there is one, we're going to pass it down, right? Cool. And then password on change. We're going to say password on change. And then we don't really need these because if we know these things, we can just get them, right? And then we're going to say error. And then we're going to say password score. Password score. I think should be good. Oh, we need these in a thing like this. What is this complaining about? Unexpected token. Password input field. Expected JSX identifier. And then here, we don't really need this anymore. And then password on change, we don't need that. So the things that we are passing down, set password. And this one here, and then validator, and these are gone. Hello, how are you using Linux with NVIDIA without problems? I want to switch to Linux, but every time I install example distro to my machine, always slow, tearing, etc. Bexy, welcome, but I'm not really sure what the problems you are having specifically, but I don't mind showing you my setup and what I'm doing, how I'm doing things. Basically, I'm using hold on, software and updates. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, this music is kind of like honestly distracting me. One sec. I don't know what has. I'm gonna pause it 1 second so I can actually speak. Sorry. The NVIDIA card that I'm using is 3090. And the version I'm using is, I think, not the latest one, because latest one was giving me problems. I am using 525. I was using this one here, which was giving me issues. And then when I switched to 525, the reality, I'm having a hard time pronouncing this word. So this one kind of made it okay. And I am using the latest version of OBS. Let me see if I can show my OBS settings here. My mouse is jumpy because my mouse's dongle is too far. So this is my OBS, like my normal scenes and my sources and my audio management. I'm not really using this transition things because I don't really transition scenes that much. And then my settings for the general, there's like nothing here out of the ordinary. Everything is default. And my stream, again, it's just my Twitch. And my output, I have my Twitch WAV track set to number 2. So the music that you hear on the stream doesn't get recorded. I don't think there's anything special. My bitrate is at 8,000. It's a little over the recommended because I'm also like streaming to other platforms. It works better. Twitch doesn't use more than it needs. So that's what I have. My rec control is done via CBR. And then my audio, everything is default, honestly. Aside from disabling these things, because I wanted to be able to capture music audio on its own sync using Pulse Audio. It's like a whole separate thing, but it doesn't have anything to do with NVIDIA. So like, I'm just going to skip over it. And the video, I am using 1080. Both my base and my canvas, they are both 1080. And my FPS is 60 FPS. I'm not doing anything special as far as I know. Prior to this, I was streaming with GTX 1080, the 1080 NVIDIA card, and I had the same exact setup. At the time, it was probably a different version of the driver. I think it was something in like 470 something. I don't really remember the exact detail because it was like so long ago, honestly. But what I would do is, depending on your card, I would experiment with different versions of the driver, see if everything is working or not. And then also the version of Ubuntu and the version of your kernel, because I think they come into play. The version of Ubuntu, version of kernel, and version of your NVIDIA driver. And my version of kernel, let me see if I can get this. It's LB release. I honestly don't remember the command. Hold on, let me see. Let's Google this. Ubuntu get kernel version. It is, oh my god, this mouse is jumpy so much. Oh, it's LSB release. There you go. No LSB module available. Display Ubuntu uname A. Oh, uname A. There we go. So this is my version, I think, 5.15 generic. this is basically what I have. I'm hoping these help. If these don't help, what version you are using, what distro you are using also matters. This is Ubuntu 22. Oh yeah, this is my kernel version, and my Ubuntu is Ubuntu 22. Basically, this is what I have. So, like, what is your setup like? And what card do you have? I wonder if it is like if it has something to do with the card itself. If you mind, can you tell me if you know how to speak Turkish? Yes, I do. 1650 GTX. If you have 1650, honestly, you should be fine. I speak Turkish, but I don't speak Turkish on stream. I am from Turkey. Oh, merhaba. And what version of Ubuntu are you, or sorry, what distro, what Linux distro, and what version of that distro are you using? I tried Mint Cinnamon Ubuntu 2022. I see. My recommendations coming from my personal experience would be either do Ubuntu 2022, sorry, Ubuntu 22 or Pop! OS 22. They both worked really well for me. I have not tried the others, but I would play with the kernel version, and I would play with the NVIDIA driver version. I'm relatively certain the driver version has a lot to do with it, and your kernel version. Because with 1650 GTX, you shouldn't really have much of a problem with 1080p rendering. Does it come with, like, how many gigs of RAM does it come with? I looked over the forums, like 60% of people telling me that NVIDIA driver makes issues. 4, yeah, 4 should be enough. Honestly, 4 should be enough. There shouldn't be any problem with 4. I was streaming with 4, like I was streaming with like 970 GTX 970. I was streaming with that one and it was working just fine. So that also had like 4 gigs, I think, at the time. I don't really remember, but yeah, it's really not that difficult. So 1650, dude, I fucking hate this. Decline all and fuck off. Yeah, give me the graphics card 16 series. Okay, can I see the products then? Oh my god, this is so annoying, bro. 1660 Ti, 1660 Super, 16 G4 GTX laptop, 1650 Super. I'm just gonna go with this one here, and then 249 comes with 4 gig, and I think I feel like this should be just perfectly fine, dude. This will show me the Canadian one, but like honestly, page. What the fuck? Okay, let's do this. Like it's got to be okay. Newegg 1650 4 gig. There you go. How about you just open the fucking page? Thank you. One HDMI 2.0. 2 DisplayPort 1.4. Yeah, you should have no problems with this. Like you can even render like 4K, 2 4K displays with this, and it should handle things just fine. Look, I'm going to show my settings to you one more time. This is the specific thing I'm using, the version of the driver I'm using. And then my kernel version is 5.15, and I'm using Ubuntu 22. And the last one is my OBS version is 28.1, the latest one. So I would give this setup a try and see how it works. Also, another thing I want to mention, most like some new people who are just starting streaming, they seem to like not pay attention to it. Make sure your internet speeds can handle what your OBS is outputting, especially around the bit rate. Because if your bitrate is too high, more than your upload speeds of your internet upload speeds can handle, your stream is gonna look like ass and it's gonna freeze. So if you want to distinguish to see if the problem is with the computer itself, like with your hardware and software, or if it is your internet, do a recording locally first. Test it out, see how things look, and then with the same setup, try to do a test stream and see how things look on the stream. If your recording is perfectly fine, but your stream is ass, that is more than likely that it's your internet. I don't know if you are in Turkey or not, but like I experienced this firsthand. When I tried to do streaming in Turkey, my internet speeds were so bad, it just did not have that thing. I live in Bulgaria. Here internet is very fast. There is no problem, but I want to switch to Linux. I'm currently looking for work by the time I'm freelancing. Thank you for the information. I appreciate that. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm mysterious. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I hope things go well for you. If you have any other questions right now or later, don't hesitate to ask. I'll do my best. And I hope things work out well for you. Look at Mysterious sending me hello messages. Hold on, I gotta block this fucker like sending me. Okay, so back to my thing. So let's close this. Let's move this guy over here out of the way, and then we can close this, right? That's cool. By the way, did you have imposter syndrome, or like ever felt not enough to do some task or not enough knowledge of some sort of work? In the very beginning, I was feeling that way. Because I'm a self-taught programmer, and then in my very early days, especially when I got my very first job, like because I did not have any experience prior, when I landed my first full-time job, which was actually like a full-time job, like right off the bat, I had so much doubt, in my head, like, oh, can I do this? Will I be able to do this? Will I be able to pull off what I was assigned to? Am I going to be able to deliver? Am I going to be able to like feel like I deserve the money I'm getting? Initially I had that, but honestly, what I did was I just did my best, and people were happy with the results. My manager was happy. My boss was happy. My manager's manager was happy. And there was no problems whatsoever after that. Like usually to people I say when they are first starting, it's okay to have doubts, right? Like it's okay. They are normal feelings, like embrace those feelings, but down the line, what matters is at the end of the day is like what you deliver. And if the things that you deliver are usable or acceptable and how well received they are, you know, like within the project, within your environment of the people make your environment, right? So honestly, just take it easy. It's normal to have those feelings, but you just keep pushing, and then like you're gonna look back after a year or two or whatever, and then you're gonna be like, you know, you because like you're gonna come to the conclusion that like you already made it. Because if you can hold on for like 2 years, a year to 2 year, like you'll be fine. And thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Honestly, I wouldn't worry too much. Don't worry too much about it. You'll be fine. Just do your best. Listen to people that like your higher ups, your teammates, when they have proper constructive criticism of you. Don't take it personal, because you know some people tend to do that, especially when they're like just beginning. They feel like they are being like scrutinized, when the other person is genuinely trying to help, genuinely trying to give you proper feedback so you can improve or work on the areas that are your shortcomings. You know, take it with a grain of salt. Listen to them. Listen to what they are saying. Don't take things personal, and just keep crunching, and you'll be fine. You'll definitely meet some assholes along the way, and it's okay to meet the assholes. You'll also learn from those assholes, and you're gonna learn how to manage those assholes. And you know, but still, don't take things personal, even though they make it personal. Just learn from things and then just move on. I've been doing this like long enough time to be able to confidently say that like don't get hung up on what assholes say. You'll meet a lot of them. Yeah, when people are like just starting up, usually people like to scare whatever profession it is. Like, you know, the people who've been in the industry, they like to scare people for some reason. Like I've seen that a lot. People will be like, "Oh, your suffering has just begun. This is not the worst yet. So enjoy the good times, whatever." Like, dude, what? Why does it have to revolve around suffering, you know? I feel good about programming. I enjoy programming, and I like the challenges it brings. Why does it have to be synonymous with suffering? It just doesn't make any sense. All right, back to what I was doing, because I don't remember what I was doing. Okay. Okay, get rid of this. This will stay. Get rid of this. Are we using this here? We are not. So let's get rid of this, because on password change, we are using it here. So related values also needs to go, which we don't need. Because if you don't need it, just get rid of it, right? And then we're going to have to get rid of this. And also, let's make this into a multi-line, because I'm having a hard time reading this wrist thing. So validator is gone. Related password fields is gone. And then this one is going to be like set password score. Set password score is going to be the same shit here. And then password score is gonna be number. Okay. I think, oh, we also have error. Error is gonna be string. Or undefined. And we don't need this anymore. And is invalid if we're gonna say, we can just like do this here. Like if there is an error, then where is my error? Just error. So we don't have to really worry about this. I think this is like pretty close to where what it needs to be, right? I feel like. Yeah. Set password score. Something is happening. Oh my god. That thing is so loud. Nurpib6, thank you for the follow and welcome. Okay. So, set password score. I think I need to move this over there. Let's do this. Password on change. And then we're gonna do, where's my input? Yeah, there you go. And then we're gonna say on change equals password on change. So password score, let's update this. And then we have the error. Oh shit, set error. Would it be easier to just pass this to the upper? Yeah, that would make it easier. Password on change. So this is basically duplicate this, do this, and then password on change. Password on change. Oh, we are not doing E. We are doing yeah, we're not doing password on change void. Okay. I think I'm pretty close to. Hold on, let's order this shit one more time because I can't read it, bro. Oh my god. All right. And the things that we are not using should just. Dude, come on. My mouse is so jumpy. This is really distracting and annoying. Please, let me live my life. Okay, there should be like no. The only error right now is the type. So, fudge it. It's fine. We can fix it. Okay, let's close this. All close tabs to the right. Close this. Okay, let's reload this page and see how this turns out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, baby. Oh, when everything works, isn't it beautiful? Oh, baby. Oh. There you go. It works, dude. Finally. I'm happy that it works finally. Okay. Yeah. Nice and clean. And I'm able to get my password just fine without any problem. So let's reload, make sure everything is fresh and everything is working fine. Cool, cool, cool, cool, cool, cool, cool, cool, cool, cool, cool, cool, cool, cool. This is so cool. Immediately renders what I needed to render. Nice. I like it. Okay. Now I need to go fix that type thing because this is, hold on, is this really needed? One sec. This doesn't really make sense. Hold on. How do you pass? Uh, hold on, guys. I gotta fix this mouse. It just keeps jumping. It's quite annoying. 1 second. I need to move my dongle a little closer, somewhere closer. I don't know how. Oh shit! Static. I think I have an extension cable somewhere. Let me see if I can find it so I can pull this thing out closer to me. That's a USB-C only. There's also USB-C only. USB-C. Also USB-C. Oh, actually, this might work. Would this work? Too much. Yeah, I think I have it over there. 1 second. All right. Found my cable. And I connect this and here, I shouldn't have any more problems with my mouse not having that connection it needs, right? Also, I was gonna test this light. Let me see if it would work. How it would work with the camera. Okay. So if I turn this on, how is the light is gonna look? But let me bring up my OBS first. Okay, the light is not that bad right now, but if I turn this on, oh my god. Whoa. Jesus. Hold on. this is more strong than this is way stronger than I anticipated. So if I okay, this is still kind of good. So I'm gonna leave it as is, right? Nice. Ah. Okay, let me open up my browser again so I can see the stuff. Cool. Okay. Once I clear this thing, I should be good. Also, I think I should also return password error, right? So I can access it over there. Cool. But let's fix this first. Property password scored is missing in type. Password score. Oh yeah, it's not working, so we have to pass it. Okay. So the set password is not. Yeah. It's react.dispatch. So set password needs to be react.dispatch. Damn man, how? Mm, mm. Yeah, mine is here is a string, I think. So which is a string. Just import it for me, please, and thank you. I think that should be good. Now let me go see set password is a string, and then set password score is a number. This is a number. My name is Tito. Hey, dude. How's that, motherfucker? I'm doing good. How about you, man? How was everything? Is life beautiful over there? Okay, I'm gonna do this one by one. Set password equals set password. Okay. Set password score, set password score. So it still doesn't like set password and set password score. So this is kind of messed up. Type dispatch number or null is not assignable to number or null. Okay. That is why it is not liking this fucker. What the heck am I listening to? Why are you yelling? Is it that loud? Is my voice that loud? I think it's because I'm listening to... Oh, I am fucking screaming. Yeah. I'm listening to this now, like, I'm trying to compensate for the sound that I'm hearing because I can't hear myself as well when I'm not wearing the headset. Shit. Okay. Let's take these off so I can actually hear. Not really seems like you yelling though. Yeah, I have a weirdly overpowering voice. Fuck. And like one of the reasons like my mic is loud is because I made it intentionally a bit loud rather than making it like too weak, instead of like you maxing out and still not being able to hear me. Maybe you need to learn to shut the fuck up. Yeah. So maybe you need to learn to volume the fuck down. How about that? No. Let me change these tunes. I don't... This one was pretty sick. The test pilot. All right. But I'm liking these tunes, especially this particular one here is pretty sick. Yeah, since I got the feedback from you, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go after the stream. I'll go test it out, listen to my WOD, and see how the voice is, how the sound is. I might do some adjustments afterwards. So these two are fine. What is it complaining about now? Password score, number or null? Oh, I think we did not do the password score, number or null. Error, string or undefined. Okay, what is the last one? So what is it complaining? Password score, password on change. Password on change are incompatible. Yeah, I know. Oh, the error is gone now. Okay, so that was the last of it. Cool. Okay. I can bring this back now. and then set password score, and then password score, and then just get rid of this, right? And remove everything that is not being used, because what's the point of having these if you're not going to use them? Okay, no more errors, and I think now everything works, right? Let's go test this out one more time. Reload. Yeah. I like that this is coming along very nice. Cool. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, this is so sick, dude. But what I'll do is, instead of returning an array, I'll return an object so I can access these things, password, and we're gonna say, what did I call this thing? Password input field, right? Hold on. Password input field equals this. Cool. And then password is password. Yeah, I know. So we're gonna have to go change this. Where's my return? Oh yeah, there you go. And then this is gonna be this. I think this is perfectly fine now. And oh, this has to change to this. And then fix the alienation for me, please. Okay, 0 errors. Now I have to come down here and do this, and we should be good to go. Reload it. Perfect. All right. All right. This is so much more working, like so much more fluent it feels, right? Like I'm genuinely enjoying this, yo. This is cool. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh. So if I do this, I just want to test this out, see if it will work. Does it have to be like someone else doing this? Man, I want this bad. Holy shit. Apparently it doesn't work that way. Okay. So, time to do the rest of the page. And also, hold on. I wanna test something here. And status token error. That we can ignore that. I want to do the problem here is because it's already initialized, I'm not sure if I can really render it properly that way. Can I make it into a component, into a node? Here. So it takes these things. So I can pass these here. Okay, now I can. Okay. So yeah, this will work. This will work. We got this. We got this. We got this. Here it doesn't matter because we are not using that. Okay. Now I want to go test the sign up page and see if it would work the same. Also, I want to do one more thing here. I'm going to create another folder here called sign up. And then in the create another TypeScript file called index.tsx, right? Yeah, edit. And then this, everything here is going to be going here. And then I'm gonna rename this right now just for the sake of renaming. Sign up all, just whatever. No, just sign up all, just leave it as is, it is fine. So if I try to go to sign up, it should still work as before without any problems. Cool. Now, here comes the testing of this. Instead of using my thing like that, right? I would like to use this to here. Ah, shit, where is it? Oh, right here. So where's my my password? Form control. I think it starts all the way from here. Yeah. And this is gonna go. And I'm gonna say password input field. Password input field. Password input. I keep typing this all input field. And also apparently this. Jesus Christ. So is it still working? Okay, I need to do this to make sure this is proper. Nick Blue, how goes it, my dude? It still works. It still works. Thank you. How are you guys doing, man? Okay, this is cool. All right, I like this, yo. You're well. I'm glad to hear that. Chess programming is marching unsteadily forward. I thought that's how all the programming is marching. Like mine is also marching forward very unsteadily. The problem like I've been having these days is I'm planning my day, right? I'm in my head, I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna stick to the schedule today, and I will finish this, that, and that, you know. And then tomorrow I'm gonna jump to this, that, or that. So it never goes according to that. So today, but I can usually get by with steady programming by minimizing third-party libraries, but this time my entire project is based on a third-party library. So yeah, especially if they don't have like proper documentation and you are stuck on something unique that you can't really find many answers how to resolve, it gets quite frustrating, and it derails your timing and your plans for sure. Their docs both suck, and I'm on a version from 2016. I can't get a new version to work. Yeah, that sounds definitely frustrating. Usually in situations like this, I end up looking, like, reading the source code, like what's under the hood. Course errors. I wish I could, like, see what me and Bonfire did read and edit the source code for that fifth loading time reduction. Man. Yeah, that definitely sounds frustrating, but 80% of the time. I'm getting hungry. I don't know why I'm getting hungry. Because I ate very light today. Okay. So now, what was I doing? Yeah, I was going to replace the entire thing with that. And now I don't need password on change. And then I'll do here, I'll do where's my register thing is happening here? Okay, let's close this thing here. Password score. We don't need this. Show password, set password. We don't need this. Isn't this beautiful that this is just like constant? And we're gonna say first name, last name, email equals get values, right? And then I'm gonna pass these to here. Okay, let's change the from email address to just email because it's annoying. Input field props and just email. So it just stops complaining everywhere, right? Sounds good? Good. I'm glad we agree. Okay. Anywhere else we are using that? No. I have a solid error here. What is this error? Set password is defined but never used. Oh, so if I'm already having this and then set password score, why isn't it? Oh yeah, we don't need set password score. We don't need this. And then what else? Password error, password score. Password error, password score. Password error, password score. Password error, what the? Oh, error, password score, password on change. Error, password score, password on change. We don't need this either. So, cool. So just 3 things, right? That's password. Cool. Okay. This just made this entire thing easier. First name, last name, email, input field props, first name, last name, email. So what are you complaining about? That's not any, bro. That is a string. What are you talking about? It's a great thing because I can note it down in my paper as another part of my research, but it's a bit frustrating since it's quite hard to estimate time requirements. I think that's like the biggest issue, the time requirements, because like if you haven't allocated time that you are trying to spend on something and then it just keeps getting delayed because of those things, you know, like it's like you are falling into overtime even though you don't want to. Sorry, I gotta be like too focused on this thing and reply to your message a little later. I keep doing that. I'm like hyper focused sometimes and I don't see anything or hear anything else. But if you're streaming, that might be a little, you know, weird. Damn. Damn. Oh my God, bro. Are we gonna pass it? Let's pass it. Please. No, it went down. Damn. $108 people. Bruh. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It's fine. I'm going to head to bed soon. Can't be too tired tomorrow. Just wanted to check in with you. Have a good programming. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you stopping by every time. Have a good sleep, and I'll talk to you later, man. And good luck with the project. Okay. So, what is this complaining about? It's not a thing. It's just a goddamn string. Why is it doing that? First name is string. Like, can I just do this? No, that's like assigning a value, right? Bro. But it doesn't complain about email. How come it doesn't complain about the goddamn email? Because it is kind of throwing me off here. I'm going to move this up. Hold on. The error is gone. And it's back. What is going on here? And what is this? Oh. Oh, shit. Pes Barbos, thanks for the elixirs and welcome. All right, let's go. The thing that I don't understand is like it is not complaining about the email. Why doesn't it complain about email? which is kind of odd. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. So going back to here, why doesn't it complain about email, but it complains about last name and first name? Oh, of course. Because they are not these are these, this is these. These are the these. So first name and oh my god, I've done something really dumb. Okay. First name equals first name and last name equals last name. That is the problem. So that's why I was complaining about that, because those parameters do not exist. Come on, Justin, get your head out of your right? Yeah, bro. Okay. Now, I need to encapsulate this into, oh shit, here. So the form data here right now, it does not contain password, right? If I do console.log form data, I'm just gonna say return, right? It doesn't contain what? Sign up. Come on. What? Bro. Why isn't it triggering? What's going on? Oh, I think it is still expecting the password. Yeah, it is still expecting this. Okay, let's get rid of it. Now it should trigger. There you go. Yeah, it is here. So that is the problem. So if I'm not, I need to get the password error. But it doesn't matter, because even if I'm getting the password error, because when there is a password error, it's already displayed on the field itself, right? Yeah, we don't need this anymore. And I'm gonna say here, right? Password validation is done in its own component. Password field.tsx. Cool. So that will do what we want it to do. So given that, also, I don't need this anymore. And then in my form data here, I'll say, right, form data dot password equals password. I think that's like pretty much what I need. So if I come down here, I think I should see it. I'm going to reload this. And okay, just fill this up for me. Okay. And if I do hit this, I have my password here. Sweet. That's all I need. This is so cool. Baby, I can't believe this works so nice. And my errors work perfectly fine. Look at this. Look at this. Dude, I'm so happy about this. I can't tell you like how happy I'm about this. All right, I have to clear out all the things that's not being used. And the import order is good. Okay, no more errors. And then we're gonna do this. Cool. Okay. All right. All right. This is so sweet, yeah. Close this gap here that we don't need this much space. Unreachable code 66. Yes, I know. I'm sorry about that. So this is pretty much it, my dude. All right. So let's reload and actually test this page, make sure everything is still good, right? And I'm going to fill this up. And then the password is going to be this, so it's good. Hell yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go check Maininator, right? Oh, fuck it. We're going to have to like type it manually this time. Okay. So I have verify your email address. My thing here works. I do confirm your email. And this is intentionally failing because we are using something else on this page we just created yesterday. So I'm going to update this and this should be good to go. Yeah. So the user verification email thing here, I got to take this off. And I need to feed my cat. Guys. I gotta give my cat his late lunch. I'll be back in a minute. Coco. My boy. All right, the cat is fed. So hell yeah, baby. Yeah. Whoa, I have static. Yeah, this is too loud. I mean, it's not too loud, it's just too distracting. Okay. So what was I doing, dude? I kind of forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, fixing the email validation thing. So now we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna go find that endpoint that creates the user. So we're gonna go dispatch user, this one right here, and we're gonna go create user. Create user, handlers, create user. Our email gets fired up from here. So since it gets fired up from here, what we're gonna do is find, okay, user gets created, authenticated user, log in the user, send verification email right here. We need to do it right here. So the endpoint that this is using, user.validation token, and the endpoint that it is hitting is something else, right? 9F8, yada, yada, yada. And that's the thing. And the endpoint that it is hitting is verify validation token. So it's hitting the other thing. So we have to send, instead of using the user validation token, we have to create a validation token and send it. So basically what we were doing in down here. Pretty much, this is what we need. I think I should turn this into its own function, because otherwise this is going to turn into a lot of copy paste of the same code. So let's go over here, user, and then I think I have a utils file somewhere here. If I don't, I'm going to create one. Let's go create a Python file. It's going to be called utils.py. Add it, and then we're going to say here, def get user validation token, right? And then basically we're just going to provide the user object, and then get or create a validation token user.models.validation token object that is not expired and still valid. Ensure user is not suspended before generating token. Generating and suspended. Okay. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to get this over here, right? Copy. Basically just this. And then here we're going to say from user.models import validation token from user.models.validation token import validation token types, validation token status as validation token status. I think this is it, right? This should be pretty good. Oh shit, the treasure box got unleashed. 50 people got the box. Hell yeah. guys, congrats. And thanks for joining. So now, before I do this, right, I'm going to say cert user is active, right? I need that. Oh, no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no. Not is active. It can be pending and we cannot be back. That would be, that's not really what we're supposed to do. So if I go to user, okay, just take me there. Validation token user. Okay, take me here. I need to find a proper way to address this. Not suspended or canceled. Cert not is suspended and not user dot is canceled. User status is not valid to generate token. Validation token. Okay, so if the user is either canceled or suspended, they will not be able to get this. Maybe I can remove this depending on the situation, but for now, I think we are fine. Return token. So basically now here, my token is going to be get, what the heck did I call this? User validation token. User, and that's all I need. Cool. I want to see how the import of this thing worked. Okay, cool. So I can get rid of this. Cool. Where am I using this shit, dude? Oh, okay, that's fine. If you are doing that, that's perfectly fine. Okay. So now I gotta do the same thing to where I'm sending the emails, right? That way it gets the new token that it needs to do. So dispatch, go over here and then create user, and then validate email, validate password, user create, user authenticated, send verification email. Oh boy. So I think I can just do this one in here instead. And then I'll just do reset validation token. We do not need that. Token get user, and I'm gonna say import. And this is just gonna say token. Dude, this is it. Straightforward, makes sense, and it is centralized. I don't have to edit like a bunch of different files here and there to make this work. And this will be good. Cool. So let's go test this. You can request another validation email here. Yeah, please, let's do it. I'm so happy about this. All right, validation email sent. If I come down here, go back to my inbox, I just got a new one, and I'm gonna close this, and close this, and I'm gonna pop it. Validation token object. Oh, okay. made a mistake there because the token here, token dot token, it doesn't return a string, it returns a token object. So that's my bad. I must have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming. I must have seen that coming. Okay. Let me send another one. We're gonna get it working. We're gonna get it working. Cool. So if I go back to my inbox again, I should have a proper link. Yeah, proper link. And it works. Why didn't this go away? Oh, yeah. We have to update another endpoint. The endpoint that it is hitting to verify is not doing what it needs to do. And then here, validation token, status, validation token, active, password reset. So this one here, I'm gonna say validation type is gonna be equal to this. So the validation type is gonna be equal to the validation type, but the validation type that I want to pass in the email file is going to be validation types.email verification. I'm going to say show and import, and I'm going to say email validation. Cool. Yeah, I've got to do it again. I've got to do it again. And actually, hold on, where is my, let's launch data grip because I want to see like what's happening there. It's launching. And then we come down here and do this. So if I look at this now, I'm going to get a bunch of entries here. I have two, interestingly, and the status is 1-1, validation type both is 1-1. And yeah, so we're going to come down here, go back to the inbox, and because we did not do this, I need to go check this out. Resend it. It is okay. It just arrived. And user verify email. I need to see what this really hits. I mean, I know the endpoint it hits. It does account API user send validation email, and the previous one was verify validation token. So when we are doing verify validation token, yeah, we need to activate the user. Yeah. So we are getting the token and we are checking the token exists. And then if the user doesn't get it doesn't matter. And here we're saying validation token is active. If it is active, right? Inactive token cannot be used. Okay. So if the token is good, now we're gonna say if token dot validation type valid.tion type, right, equals validation token validation types dot email validation. Could you please import this for me? Token, right? We're gonna say user dot assert user dot hold on, how am I doing this in the email validation endpoint? So I need to just carry over those. Verify email validation. Okay. Yeah, basically this is it. And also, oh, we're already doing that, so we're good. So just this, I need just that. Cool. Shit, where was I doing this? Okay, let me take this here again. Okay. And then user dot activate. This is what I was missing. Cool. So I think one thing I need to do here is I need to get rid of this endpoint, bro. This needs to go. Yeah, I need to get rid of this. I'm gonna do a to-do here. I'm gonna say to-do remove email validation token endpoint. Email validation token endpoint. So this is good. Now let's see if my application is still running because I need it to be running. Cool. Okay. So to test things, this has not worked right now, but it's okay. It will still tell me this. I'm gonna say resend. It is sent, I think. Just now I got my email. And I'm gonna close this, and if I hit this, it verified and it is updated. There we go. Now it works as expected, and I'm happy about this shit. Cool. So I wonder if I can completely get rid of this. Is there anything to salvage here? Not really. Yeah, I can honestly just get rid of this. Completely remove it. Cool. Because we don't need it anymore. We do not need this anymore. If it raises problems anywhere, honestly, I can deal with it. So let me see if it's going to raise any problems. So if I check this, seems like no issue, my dude. So if I go to just local host, everything loads, which is cool. Bye-bye. All right. Now, the nail in the coffin, or the coffin in the nail, no, nail in the coffin, is gonna be finishing up that endpoint. So let's close this. I think also in my functions, where I do the get URL thing, I need to get rid of reference to that user validate token. That needs to go, which doesn't exist. Cool. I'm liking this. All right. All right. All right. All right. Dude, this is so cool. Okay. Okay. Okay. Now I can move on to actually deleting this file as well, since I don't need it anymore. Sign up old, right? My sign up still works. That's gone. Cool. My sign up has its own thing here. I just wanted to like have folders here instead of having like files, so I could just like open, close, and it's all organized properly into what they are doing. That's the reason it's that way. So how long does this thing have? It has, oh damn, 74. Still has 2 hours. I think I put that for too long, dude. Boom chakalaka, baby. My cat is meowing because he wants to go outside. It's like -7 Celsius right now. I don't know what he wants to do outside so bad. Okay. Now, the first thing that I had to do here, before you can land on this page, right? I need to make sure that my status and my token is good. So I'm gonna say here, status and status. I'm gonna say good, and then bad, not bag, and then my token error is going to be token error. So let me go see if that is actually the case. So I'm gonna go sign out, and we're gonna go sign. No, wrong link. I'm gonna go sign in, and then we're gonna forget our password, right? And after we forget our password, what's the email address I'm using here? I'm using this, right? So we're gonna come down here and we're gonna say, I forgot my password. Please send me my thing. So I'm gonna get my email, cool, and I'm gonna click on, I'm not gonna click on it because I want to do inspect element and I want to do this. So when I tap this, I need that token to be checked. So status is good, meaning that my token is all right. So if I add like an additional character here, like G to the end, status is bad, but where the heck is my fucking error message? I need to have an error message. Why don't I have an error message? There should be an error message, dude. Console.log rack. We're gonna do status and we're gonna do error, and also status code, because we want that. So simply tell me what's going on here. Okay, I have to go over here for this. Sorry, unable to complete your request at this time. 404. So I am having the error, but why am I not getting the error? Props status error. Oh, because, okay, they are not the same name. So we're gonna reload. Give me that token error. What is the thing? The token error as token error. You happy now? Yeah, it's happy. There you go. We are unable to complete your request at this time. Cool. So it's okay. Instead of doing G, I'm gonna replace F with G, which is gonna be invalid token or non-existent token or some shit. Okay. Okay. This is nice. And then if I bring this back to F, oh shit, I need to get rid of the G in the end. Okay. Now it should be good. Huh. But before I go ahead and, feel so happy about everything, what I need to do here is, actually, I'm going to leave this here because I want to see. So if there is an error here, I need to display the error first, right? So we're going to say, right, token error, because it can be empty. Then I'm going to say error message, right? I forgot how I'm supposed to be using this. Okay. And the error message here is going to be, what are you complaining about? Children prop expects a single child. Children, full page wrappers, children. How about now? Will you stop complaining now? Thank you. Okay. I don't remember how I'm supposed to be using this. Oh, there you go. I can just, yeah. So error message, and then, and this doesn't props, past the props, past the props. And status is error, and the props that it gets is children. So basically, I'm just gonna say here, title equals token error. Right? So that should make sense if there is one. In fact, because there is not a token error at the moment, I am not getting that. So I'm going to turn this up. Give me the error message. We are unable to do. Cool. And the rest of the thing needs to be inside this again, but this time, no token error. We're going to take this and put all these things in here. So basically, we are saying that these are the things that we want, and only either display the error, because if your token is invalid, it's not an acceptable token. You really don't need to see the input field because you won't be able to utilize it either way. Cool. I think I also need to pass the token here. Token. And the token is going to be string. Token. Thank you. Cool. Okay, and I'm gonna say token equals token. We are unable to complete your request at this time, which is fine. So we are telling them that you can't do this shit. And now we are gonna be doing this over here. We have the thing and our token is nice and rendered properly. So now we're gonna display a heading here, right? We're gonna say heading. Do I have a heading? I think I have a heading in my components. Do I have heading here? I have message. Okay, let me lower everything here. Heading, I do have it here, but am I using it? Yeah, this needs to be part of here. So let me go create another TypeScript file called, right, heading.tsx. So this is good, add it, and then we're gonna take this entire fucker and then move it to here, and we're gonna say default over here. And we're gonna order everything. No, default. Oh my god. I'm just trying to correct my typo. I think we're good. Unused default export. It is fine. So we're gonna come down here. We're gonna just heading. Heading should be like the very first thing here. Is heading from heading. Should be good, right? Right. Now when I'm coming down here, when I import this fucker, it'll be right from there. And I'm just gonna do this. Cool. So what heading takes is children and rest. So I can pass the default things and overwrite them with the rest and then combat style and then children. Okay. So let me say, what is this complaining about? Children is missing. Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna say heading reset your password. Cool. So let's go see. It renders perfectly fine. I like it. And I think I can do description here. Hold on, can I pass description to this? No, I really can't. Well, so I'm gonna say, hold on. Does Chakra UI have Chakra UI heading? Heading. I'm heading. Overriding composition. So I can just put this in a box and put text underneath, or I can simply just add text underneath, and that should look perfectly fine. What I seem to remember though, I think I had something similar already that would do this. Oh, I could pass a heading to this, but that is really not the same case. Okay, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Reset your password, and the text is going to say, please enter your new password below. And we should be good to go. Why does it look so ass? I fucking... Okay, let's put this in a box. All right. I'm gonna say box. So it aligns properly. Still doesn't align properly. What if I do this stack? Stack, and I'm gonna say align items, center, and then text align, center. Is it center or centered? It is center, right? I think. There you go. And we need a bit of a space here. We're gonna say spacing equals 6. Come on. I feel like this is not really rendering well. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's look at the form here because form control. Okay, whatever. So yeah, so how come like my form does not have that border? Does it have the border, or I'm not? The input has it, but the form itself doesn't have it. Inspect div group div this, but what is this coming from though? Border width 1, border radius 12. Oh boy. This is kind of crazy. Maybe I need to provide it. Hmm. I don't know how to go about this, yo. I mean, I know, I need to figure out how to go about it properly. Okay, let's go check this chakra templates thing. And then authentication, just take me here. Is it broken? Shit. Oh, there we go. Dude, this whole thing is struggling, bro. Okay, I want to see flag spacing and form control. Mm. Coco, where's my boy? I think it is the whole parent stack here. This one. So it's coming from this, the parent stack. Oh, we are using a box. Interesting. Interesting. So, spacing. Are we doing spacing? Get rid of this. Rounded. X large. Get rid of this. Back shadow. Already exist. P428. Get rid of this. What is mine? I don't know what that is. Max width. Width full. Spacing. I think it's fine. Let's see how this is going to turn out. Reload. How do you pass the line height? It doesn't like the line height. Okay. Okay. We're gonna just say margin bottom equals 10. Oh, that was bad. Reset your password. And then we are gonna provide, we're gonna say, please type your new password below. We don't need this because it's already center this fucker, dude. text align equals center. Yeah, I think I need to put this in a stack because I don't want to type those things like individually, separately like that. So do this. Okay. Okay. And we are just gonna say this, take this out from here to here. And we're gonna take this here to, actually no, we're just gonna say spacing is like 6. And then it applies to both of them, and align items equals center, text align equals center. So this should be good to go. Why does it look ass? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This should be okay. Okay, there's too much space here, so I have to put the spacing to 2. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is fine. Maybe I can wrap this in a thing as well here, another stack, right? Do this, and then border equals 1, and rounded, let's leave the rounded. How do you pass the fucking border? Border? No. Okay. No, this is the wrong place. We're gonna say border. Borders. Border, 1 pix. So I can just say 1 pixel. So this has to be a string, 1 pixel. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Spacing equals 2. And border radius equals LG. I think this should make sense. What is this complaining about? Border radius? What? Oh, I did a typo. Spacing doesn't matter here. What are you talking about? Um, That looks really odd. I don't like the way it looks. Yeah, I don't like the way it looks at all. God damn it. Button and save. We're just gonna say save. Okay, it shows up here. And why isn't it my button showing the correct fucking color? Hold on. Where's my theme? I have a theme file. Where is it located? Theme.tsx. There we go. Oh, I have it for the link. I don't have it for my button. Hold on. Let's go to button and close this button. Color scheme. There you go. Color scheme. I think that's what I needed. Hold on. Let's get rid of this and this and this for now. We don't really need it. Okay. So this button, why isn't it showing up color scheme as blue? Do I have to restart the server for it? Didn't really work. How does it look on my like sign up page? It looks like that color. Hold on. Color white. Background. Oh, it's the background, not. It should be the same if I'm doing that. It still doesn't take it. Vamper Chick, welcome. Button colors. How come the color scheme doesn't work? Like, is it because it needs to be exactly what it says, not a shade of the color? But hold on, this one looks as expected, but this one doesn't work. What the heck? Chakra UI, React. And if I go to password field and I look at the button here, it takes the color on this one. Yeah, look at this. Why that? Dude. I think it should not be the background. I think it should be just variant. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if this is gonna change anything. Okay, because I think I edited that one, so I need to put it back. Okay, now it is back to normal. This is ghost. But this one here, I need to do bg equals, right? Transparent. Any changes? No. And this is exactly how I am doing that. So why isn't it fucking... Why isn't this changing color, dude? Variant. Solid. Oh shit, it's... God damn it. Color scheme versus variant. They are different things. Color scheme teal. So that's kind of like color scheme, color button colors. Yeah, I just wanted blue. Why isn't it just blue? Color scheme blue. Basically, this is just what I want. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. It doesn't use my theme anymore. This is annoying, dude. Like, it's right here. Base style, color. Okay, hold on. Chakra UI base style. Base style, button base style. That's part of the components. Base style, button. I'm not typing it wrong. I'm not having a fucking... I hate this so much. Why doesn't it do what I want it to do? See, this sign in button here is perfectly what I want, but why can't I make it the default? Because this is like the default style I'm using everywhere. Is this like background color? Like it needs to be background color? Okay, there you go. Holy shit. Oh. And my sign-in index page color is white. Okay. Hold on, it just worked. Now it doesn't work again. So which one is actually working? It needs both of them. Is that it? Background color looks like a CSS property. It is a CSS property, but it works with one of them. It doesn't work with one of them for some reason. So if I like take this out, it goes away, as you can see. Oh no, these stale CSS properties are getting translated through Chakra UI. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Which keys are actually it is taking into consideration to do custom theming. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. I mean, I can clearly see once it gets applied because the color, look at this button, it will change the color right now. The moment I do this, There you go. Now it's blue. It's just that which one it's taking into consideration. But if I also take out the BG, which is background color, I think it also takes it away. Either under element style or in the HTML div. Like, see, now it doesn't work. But if I bring this back, it works on this one, doesn't work on this one. It's really fucking weird though. Now, this one went away, this one didn't. I don't understand. Something is really like, I'm not able to distinguish it properly. If I provide both of them, it works. If I don't provide both of them, it doesn't work. It's kind of odd. Like right now, they work. So there's something weird going on there. Anyways, I'm going to leave it as is, and I'm going to fucking copy paste this because this is just too much pain for me. This one right here. So the button will say save, but it's okay. We're going to say save. And on click is loading, fine. On click. Okay, let's go create these things. And we're going to say constant is loading, set loading, use state. It's going to be a false by default. And we're going to say constant, say password equals form event. I think that's what it is. And we're gonna say e.prevent default, so it doesn't do the thing. And on click, also this needs to be async, so let's make it async. And we're gonna say promise void. We are not doing anything with it. So here I'm just gonna say password. Is it gonna complain about the thing? Yes, it will. Yeah, I am returning void. So what is this? What is this problem? How did I get rid of this here? Apparently I said void. Holy shit. Just a suspect is raiding with a party of 8. Oh, thank you for the raid, dude. Just a suspect. Welcome and thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. How was your stream? And what did you do? Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. How was your stream? What did you work on? I feel like there's a bit of an unreasonable delay in my thing. All right, let's go check out your channel. I'm interested. I like your that big picture. What is it called? I don't know what it's called. Your channel picture looks sick. And let's follow you, right? So we can catch the next time. Heather. Right. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, sure thing. Why not? I'm making a Twitch service with Django and NextJS. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Guys, thanks for the follows. Prospering, thanks for the follow. I think there's one more. Oh, follow and a raid. Man, I'm like a lucky girl today. Hell yeah. New to Next.js, but I'm liking it as well. The name newbie, welcome and thank you. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm not too new, but I haven't really explored in it as much, because I was mainly doing like backend development in my last job. So I was like 90% backend. Here and there I was touching certain things, but it was more like using my React knowledge than my Next.js knowledge, because the components are working as regular React components. So those were the ones I was interacting with more. But this one, I am creating my personal projects UI and UX entirely from ground within Next.js, as well as TypeScript, using my Django as an API endpoint. So basically, that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm a student, but every internship I've had so far was all backend Python development with DevOps. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, man, it feels nice to have someone that can relate to my experience. This is nice. Right, like even right now here in this particular page, although I am like playing around with buttons and stuff, what's happening is here, like this endpoint here, before my page gets loaded, I'm just gonna like do everything here, lower everything here. Oh no, I'm in the wrong page. Before it gets loaded, I'm doing a get server side prop. I'm hitting my Django endpoint to verify the token that the page is using, which is this UUID here that you are seeing. If it is valid, if my endpoint says it's valid, then I'm rendering the page. Django backend with Next.js frontend with TSX, Tailwind, and Frostbite. Flowbyte React. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Flowbyte React. I heard of Tailwind a lot, but I am using Chakra UI. That's why you are seeing all these components here is this one here. I like this a lot because it is very minimal that I have to deal with CSS. So far, I haven't had to write any custom CSS or assign classes here and there. It's very straightforward with like how Chakra works, and it fits into how I like to develop things. So I went with it. But I heard really, really, really good things about Tailwind so far. Like nobody said a single bad thing about that. I knew I was looking between Tailwind and Chakra. Yeah, actually what I want to do is like if I do another project, I would like to try Tailwind out just out of curiosity, because that's usually what I do. If I'm curious about something, I'm just going to make a project and then experiment with things on creating that project. It gives me like first-hand experience and better understanding what's happening under the hood, and also like makes me more efficient in it because I have hands-on experience with it now, because I tried it out by creating something. That's usually like my approach to something new when I want to learn or when I'm curious and I want to understand. Also, I don't think I told you guys about what I'm working on. Right now, I'm doing the reset password thing, and the flow is initially you say that you forgot your password, and then after you click the link, I take you to a page where you provide your email address that you signed up with to the platform previously, and then you provide your email address. I think the current one that I used is this. So I'm using Mailnator to do the emails, and then you send the password, which fires a request to my Django applications backend API, and then it sends an email to Mailnator, and then I follow the link here. It's not loading my logo, so it looks like this, so ignore that. And then you click on the button or just copy paste the link, and then you end up here. It verifies the token that you are on, and then if the token is valid, then it says, yeah, go ahead and enter your new password. This is where I'm at. I finished the sign in, the sign up, email validation, and then I'm doing the password reset, which is the last section before I jump to protected endpoints, which is going to be my dashboard. But this is just my user onboarding area for my actual product. In the upcoming days, once I finish my Next.js application development, I will be working on releasing a Python pip package, as well as releasing an npm module, so you can install my library into your project, let it be Python or JavaScript or TypeScript, and you'll be able to just consume my service through that. Or you can just directly hit my API endpoints as well, which is going to be part of the documentation. And documentation currently looks like this, although it's kind of ass, but I'll update it as well. Yeah, this is how it looks right now. I need to carry this over as well. I need some water. I've been speaking like nonstop for the past 4 hours, so I'm a little dry throat. All right. So, getting rid of that particular error now. Also, let's get rid of these. We don't need this anymore. We are good. And expand this, expand this, expand this, expand this. Man, really, I'm gonna just do void, so it doesn't really matter. Sweet, reset password is in my list of things I need to do as well right now. I'm using Firebase as authenticator, so I'm gonna need to connect that later. Yeah, I've never done Firebase, so that's like another thing that I wanna experiment with. Yeah, I followed you. So if you ever like come online when I'm not working myself, I would love to catch your stream, man, and learn a thing or two about Firebase, you know, or other things for that matter. Well, I like your art though. Your logo and your header, it looks so cool. No, I feel bad about my own logo. I do have to go now. Haven't eaten anything today, and it's like 5 p.m. here. Yeah, same here. All right, man. Enjoy your food, and thanks again for the raid, and thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. I'll see you later. Hell yeah, get that chicken. All right. Why is this complaining? What is this? Save password has no await. Oh yeah. You're gonna get your await. Just chill out. All right. So first, I'm gonna disable the thing by default, so the page doesn't load or doesn't make a post request to the current endpoint, so it handles it within the function, right? I feel like the music is too loud. Cool. Slightly lower. Now, what I need to do is I need to hit my endpoint with the new password, and then also here, let's verify that the password is something nice and expected. I'm going to do password. Is it error or password error? What am I returning exactly here? Oh, I'm not returning the password error. I should return the password error. Error is cool. I need to add that to my thing here, which is going to be error. Is going to be string. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. So that, oh shit, what am I doing? I'm so out of place. Okay, so this is good. And now, since we have our error as well, I can come down here and say error. I think, yeah, token error. It doesn't really matter now. There is no overlap with any other names. And I'm going to say if, right, not error. So you like complete, like consistently hitting the save button when there's an error with the password, you should not be able to submit the form, right? If not error, actually, if just error, just return. Just don't do anything. Because when there is an error, you will see it in the form anyways, so I don't really have to do anything here. That was one of the reasons I created that password input field, so it handles the errors in itself within. And if there is no error, we're just going to create our request. I'm going to say constant request equals new API request. And this new the API request, what it does, it creates a request object wrapper around Axios, and I'm able to reach certain parameters within it like much more easier. And I'm able to do more complex things, but having to retype all the code, like several lines of code. So kind of like simplified thing. And this here, I'm not directly hitting my Django endpoint. I'm going to be hitting the endpoint within my NextJS API. And that NextJS API is going to make a request to my Django API. Hold on. Let's fix these spaces required, yada, yada, yada stuff. So they're gone. Are they gone? Cool. We have 2 now. This is going to get this thing. It's fine. And then we're going to say await request.post. And now I need a URL. I don't have a URL for this just yet, so I'm going to go create one. So I'm going to go down here and then API user password reset. So send password reset email, and then we're going to say create a new TypeScript file, update password. Simply just that, right? We're going to do add. And what I'll do is I'm going to steal. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I'm going to steal this. And put this thing here. So send password reset email. I'm going to say update password. Let's make sure that, what is this? Okay, yeah. Okay. Update password, and the update password is the handler for this one. So our param is going to be basically password, right? And validation token, right? And my form data is going to be password and validation token, which is also going to be a string. The validation token is the value here. This is my validation token. So when I send that request to my API, my Django API, it's going to check if this validation token exists, and the user that's assigned to that validation token is going to receive the new password as its value. So password validation token, we've gotten this, and then this is the authentication token. So let's call this out token, right? So we get like things more clear, and the out token is passed here. Cool. And then request body is form data. We are good. So here I can do like validations, right? If not password or not validation token. I feel like it's it's Python from time to time. I just keep, my brain is like switching back and forth. Validation token, I'm gonna say throw new visible error, right? And I'm gonna say password and validation token cannot be empty. I think that makes sense. And then my status code is going to be 400. So that's cool. Now, if any of these is not provided and I hit the endpoint to this, it's going to tell me, you know, like you have to provide it. If it is not good, I'm not going to make an unnecessary request to my Django endpoint because, you know, why would you? You're saving money on resources by doing that check. Cool. So my authentication token is here, and I'm going to basically just hit my thing. Now, I need a new URL to actually update the thing. So my first URL I have to create is, so what I'm going to go here, lib URLs, user send password reset. I'm going to say user update password URL. And then API user password reset, and it's going to be update password. Basically, this is the new endpoint I just created here. It's pointing to that. So here, now my URL is going to be the one I just created, and it is called update password URL. So I'm basically just going to do this, and my data here is going to be password and validation token equals, actually I'm gonna call it token. Token is validation token. So this should be more straightforward. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So we're gonna say this and take it out as validation token. Cool. So requested body as form data. I think, yeah, I'll get to it, but before I get to it, I need to make sure that the URL, the endpoint here, reset password, I need to match those parameters, validation token, and okay. It needs to match. So validation token. So password and validation token. There is no need to like keep updating everything everywhere. So this is just gonna be validation token, and I can just send it. So if either of them is missing, I can just throw my error looking into those. So coming down here, the data I'm gonna pass is password, and validation token is gonna be just token. Okay, and then fix my spacing issues here, and cool. So now it's gonna hit my endpoint, and whatever my endpoint returns, I'll be able to simply access these such status is if the request has been successful or not. It's a Boolean. An error, it can be undefined, or it's going to be a string if there is an error. And data, I don't need that. Data is like always a JSON object if there is any data that is being returned. But in this case, the stat is just sufficient along with the error. But we also need the status code. If there is, actually, we don't need it here. So all we need is just error and this. But here, I'm going to call this API error. Error as API error or submit error. So it makes more sense. Equals request. So the request object will contain all these for me already. So I'm going to say console.log, and I'm going to, actually, no. We're going to do end, and we're going to say, I need to put that error somewhere here. I'm going to put it right under here. I'm going to say error message, right? I'm going to do API error. If there is API error. So I'm going to do API error and simply just display the API error. And here I'm going to say constant API error, set API error equals use state, just empty string for now. So I think empty string translates as false, right? We can test it. So API error, yada, yada, yada. And then here, if there is an error, I'm going to say if oh my God, I can't say if submit error. If not status and submit error, then we're going to say set API error as submit error. I think this should be straightforward enough, right? Also, the second thing here, set loading to true. And at the end of this, again, when everything settles down, set it back to false. So if there's an error with the form, they should be able to interact with the form, right? And provide and adjust their values and resubmit the form. Okay. Initially, it's straight up telling me that there is an error. So if I hit this, because there is an error, I can't submit it. It's so cool. And then when there is no error, I can hit it. Still nothing is happening. So I don't know why. Is it because there is still an error here? Okay, I want to see what's happening here because it's not submitting the form even though it needs to submit the form. And I don't see this like turning into anything. Hold on, it's not triggering. My button doesn't have an on click. Oh, okay. It's because of this, god damn it. Okay, there we go. Password and validation token cannot be empty. Nice and straightforward. Although my error looks too big. Why does it look too big? How does it look on mobile? Let me see. It looks more presentable on mobile, actually. Bruh. So it is doing the thing. The error is undefined. Okay, so we are okay. It was because of this thing. I can get rid of this, so we are fine. And I think this is gonna break the thing because I'm gonna hold on. This needs to be right here. Okay. The order there matters a lot. Okay. So what is next here? I need to pass the validation token, even though I'm passing both password and validation token. Why is it complaining that it doesn't exist? Okay, let's see what do we have here? I want to see form data And I'm gonna say password and validation token, and then basically just let's go look at this, how it's gonna come out. It doesn't have the password. Oh no. So it has the token, it doesn't have the password. How do you not have the password? The password is right here, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Password value in submit. Okay, let's reload this. Maybe something is missing somewhere just to make sure. Oh, I broke something. Browser is not defined. Oh, it's an extension problem. So clear this. Okay, okay. Password value in submit is this. Email is required. What? Oh, this is coming from my Django endpoint. I think, oh my god, another goddamn spam. Hold on, guys, one sec. My chat is getting spammed. I gotta block this fucker. Okay. All right. So the email is required thing is coming from somewhere else. Now I need to add a new endpoint identifier here to let it know what endpoint to hit on my Django. And this one would be this one right here, reset password, simply. So I'm gonna go generate this from directly my Django shell. And then we're gonna say from Django.urls import reverse, and then reverse. This one doesn't take anything, and then this is just gonna say reset password. Cool. Basically, this is my new endpoint that I have to pass. Okay. And then my functions.ts file, where is that file? Right here. And I'm just gonna duplicate this. User reset password. I think that's fine. API user reset password. And then I'm gonna take this here, and then we're gonna add this here, user reset. I think it needs to be right here, right? Oh, it needs to be right here. Yeah, it doesn't exist yet, so we're gonna go over here, reset password init, and then I'm gonna copy this again and just put that guy right here. No, that wasn't what I tried to copy. Come on. Okay. There we go. And this wasn't also what I copied, so we're gonna take this and then just paste. Cool. Kral, ne yaptın anlatabilir misin yüzeysel olaraktan? İngilizce yoksa Türkçe? Türkçe zorlanırım ya. Teknik olarak teknikel açıklama yapamıyorum Türkçe'de. Okay, so now this one is going to be having user password. And all I gotta do here is update this to the new one. And I think this is it. This will take all it needs, and this should be it. If it returns true, my new password is going to be the password I sent in. However, I think it also requires confirmation, so I might end up having to update it. All right, let's go. Just going to start fresh. I think the first one I'm going to get is because my PIN is expired, it's going to tell me that my PIN is expired. Okay, if I do save, invalid password. Invalid password. Where the heck is this coming from? Okay, let me look. Okay, my form data, this is my password, and this is my token. It gave me invalid password. My endpoint gave me that response. So if I go here, where am I getting the invalid password, bro? Oh, because it requires password confirmation. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need the password confirmation. We are not requiring it anymore, so I'm going to just drop it. Cool. All right. So it's verifying the token exists. Cool. And then it will check the validation token here, which is going to fail, which is good. So let's let it fail. Cool. Let's do this one more time. Now, invalid token provided. This is so good. Also, another thing here I need to do when you are setting the thing for the first time, right? Set API error to empty string, because like it should not be there when you are restarting, right? It should only be there when there is a new one, and it should take it away anytime you hit the save button when the process starts over. Okay, I'm gonna go eat food after this ends, but how much do I have before my treasure box ends? Because I'm starving, my dude. Let me check this. 21 minutes. We're good. We're good. We are good. All right. So now it says invalid token provided. Not because the token is invalid, it's because the place that is checking the token is in the wrong place. So now this needs to go and make sure, right? Get this token here. So this needs to go. Actually, I'm going to leave the error message, but I'm going to do token equals, right? Validation token dot objects dot get, and then token equals validation token, right? That makes sense. So the validation token, if it doesn't exist, it will return a 404. So let's also do that, right? And then we're gonna say validation token dot does not exist. We don't need this section here. Studied code is going to be 404, and the error messages here we're going to say validation token does not exist. Makes sense. False data, we don't need that. Honestly, this is just irrelevant because the default is already empty. At no point here we are returning data, so we should not be dealing with this. And by default, it's already set here. Cool. Actually, I don't even need this, but whatever. So token is here, and then we're gonna do another one. Assert token dot is active. Then we're gonna say invalid token. Actually, first let's check is expired, and then move this error right here and get rid of this. And then user is going to be token.user. Very straightforward. Then we can do the thing down here. And this reset validation token, we don't need that. Instead, we're going to say user, no, token dot consume. Oh baby, this is coming out so nice. Cool. So we don't need this again. So if it is expired, do it. Assert, we're gonna say token dot is active. Then it's invalid token. Cool. So I think everything should be good. If I do this now, it's gonna say, it's supposed to say expired because I've been on this token for like half an hour. Something went wrong. Let's go check this out. Bool object is not callable, is expired. Yeah, why did it call it? This is a property. Cool. Okay. If I do this again, it gave me success. That's the problem. But I did not do any handler for the success. So 200, okay. Now my new password is this. Oh my God. And if I try to update this one more time with a different password, it will fail. Invalid token provided. But it did not check its expiration. Is it because I just got a new one? Yeah, it's because I just got this on stream, so it did not expire yet. I'm gonna check like how long my expiration is though. I think I did not really pay attention to it. Expiration, generate expiration, out token expiration, hours. Okay, hours. 24 hours? No, that's just too long. That's just too long. It needs to be 10 minutes. Yeah, that's too long. It will never expire then. I'm gonna update this, yo. Yeah, let's go change this. And then we're gonna say validation token duration minutes equals 10. That's all we need. And I made a thingy here. Let's correct that. Sweet. Okay. And instead of using that now, we are going to be using, gosh darn it, where's my goddamn thing? Dude. We can close this. We don't really need that. Bro, why does it do this? Hold on, why do I have an error here? Oh, these are like orders, doesn't matter that much. Validation token, validation token in my user thingy here. Models and validation token. So this is gonna be the new value. Basically, we're just gonna say this. Cool. Now we are good. What is this? What is your error? Class must implement all abstract methods. Yeah, I know. We don't need this anymore. Cool. Anything that we are not using, error message title. This needs to be up here, I think. Yeah. And then user P. Okay, go. There we go. So the error is gone. Woof. That's why my validation, like the invalid token expired thing, was not triggering because of that. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna resend that thing, and I'm gonna manually expire the token, right? Just so I can test that error, because I need to test that error. I need to verify that it is good to go. So I think it was this here, yeah. So send, and I should have a new just now. There we go. See, it's been like 35 minutes. It should have expired by now already. I should have seen that error. It's weird that it did not even like show up. So the token that I have basically is, I'm gonna just copy this so I can just go find it in my data grid, and where token equals just, yeah, So the expiration here, updated that expiration here is 8:45:39. What? I think it still used the wrong one. Why did it use the wrong one? It should not have used the wrong one. It put it to the next day again. Yeah, that's not good. Hold on. Let's check this. From user.models import validation token t equals validation token dot objects dot get token equals this t dot expiration. Yeah, it set it to tomorrow. Why? From user models dot validation token import gen expiration 110:22:47. It is still using the old one. Did I make a mistake? Oh shit. What are you doing, Justin? Right? Ah, that was completely my fault. Okay. Send again. This time it should not be the other one. Okay, let's go back. Just now, it's been 3 minutes. I need to be able to expire that token, you know? Okay, so I'm just gonna update this value here and then hit it. No, can you like, hold on, did I put the wrong value? 3B055? No. Yeah. Oh, it's my function. It's my function. It's my generating function. So hold on. Where's my utils? There we go. And here we're gonna say is new equals false, right? So here we're gonna say get this. Okay, yeah. If is new, right? Then we're gonna say validation token dot objects dot filter and user equals user dot update, and I'm gonna like cancel all of them. Status equals validation token status dot, I don't have a canceled one, right? Yeah. Fuck it, expired. That should do it. Yep. So now in my endpoint here where I send a new one, right, in the, it's a password in it, I'm gonna say token and I'm gonna say is new equals true. Now, when I come down here and resend that again, it should generate a new one, expire all the other ones. to like belonging to that user, not any other users. So let's go do this. Okay. And then I'm just gonna look at my data grid here. I need to have a 5th entry. Okay. Now that user's thing here, see the validation, no. The status, it turned to 666. And then it created me a new one. So this is my new one. So now my link should contain 5C73. Let's go verify. 5C73, back to the thing, last one. Yeah, 5C73. Cool. This is the one. So now my expiration is 9/23/01. So like in about 10 minutes right here. So instead making it 1/22, right? This should be 22. And then this is gonna be like what, 52? So I'm gonna make it 51, 22 seconds. I'll hit OK, and I'm gonna save. Now this is gonna turn and it's gonna tell me that it expired. So if I go to here, it should tell me that it's expired. Inactive token cannot be used. Yeah. But I think I need to be a bit more detailed with my error message. So what I'll do here is where verify validation token, I'm gonna check if it is expired first. Is expired. So I'm gonna say my error message that I just had here, where was this? Reset password, validation token expired. So let's go over here and oh shit. Here we're gonna say bring it back and is expired, should be right here. So my new error should say that it is expired first. Because if you are expired, like it's more explanative, right? Doing good, man. How are you? Did you get your thing fixed? Validation token expired. Nice. Woo! Bruh, cool. Yeah, I got my shit working, honestly. So this is pretty good. This is pretty good. All right, so you can go ahead and request a new one. So I'm gonna come down here and I'm going to simply request another token, which should let me get a new, completely new token that doesn't start with 5C7, right? So let's go verify that. I got my new one. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to my inbox. I got another one just now. And if I look at my thing, it's an entirely new token. Nice. Nice. I like it. So now if I go here, it will tell me that, okay, there's no error. So I'm actually seeing the form to enter my password. But this time I want to make sure if the status is true, right? I would like to display a true, nah, I'm going to say is success, a success page, set success. By default, this is going to be false. And then API error, display this. And then this one is what? How come this is not? What am I looking at this here? Oh, this is part of the token. Okay. Token error. And then if I'm going to say, this one also be and not is success, right? You don't see that. And then here we're going to say is success, right? then display the success message with what I was doing in the other page. So I'm going to copy paste that stuff. I don't want to create it again. So let me come down here and grab this. Oh, no. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Forgot password right here. Yeah, this one right here. So is success, I will just have this. Success message. Your password is successfully changed. Please go to sign in. Please go to sign in to log in. That's kind of sounds weird to my ears, but I think it makes sense. Changed. How I was doing this? I was doing props message, when message, take me to message, title, description. Okay. You can sign in now. Actually, thank you. That actually sounds good. Shit, where am I? Okay, there you go. You can sign in now. Sign in now. I will also do a description. So this is my title, because I can use it interchangeably. I'm so in love with this now. And then my description is going to say description, right? Equals you will be redirected to sign in page in sign in page now. And then the same thing I'm doing here is where I am sending the user in. Where am I sending the user in? Dude. No, this is in verify email, not there. I'm looking in the wrong place. I feel like I should do a redirect there as well. Dude, where am I doing a redirect? I was doing a redirect somewhere. Shit, where was I doing that? I was doing a set timeout somewhere, bro. You know what? Why don't I just do this? Set timeout. Is Django more easier to learn than Node.js or .NET? I don't have any experience with .NET, so I don't really have any input to provide. With Node.js, I would say they are very different though, because this is what I know about Node.js and Django. Both of these, like, Node.js is not a framework. Node.js is like its own entire environment. I might be wrong about that statement, so if I'm wrong, correct me. But Django is a framework created like by Python, with Python. And both Node.js and Django has a huge community around it, with like so many resources around, you know, in both ecosystems. So if you are in Node Python, I would say it's really not that hard to get on with. Django because, you know, like it's very opinionated. And again, there's a huge community around it. There's like such a long history with that framework as well. So you will definitely find answers to all your questions. And the same thing like can be said for Node.js as well, because it's been around for so long and it has a huge following, huge amount of contributors. I would say like you can go either direction with ease, kind of depending on like what your preferences are, if that makes sense. Okay, I was doing it right here. There we go. This is what I wanted. Cool, cool, cool. So here I'll say password, and then I'm gonna say and return. And then here I'll say set success true. Actually, set success status. And then we're gonna say this. Now this is gonna take me to the sign in URL. Thank you. So I'm just gonna do router dot push. And simply import this for me. Thank you. Okay, this is ready. So get rid of this. We do not need this. And then router, please fix this for me. Please, thank you. So R needs to be here. This needs to be right here. And this needs to be here. So no errors. And this one I'm not gonna use, so fuck it. Because we are not using it anyway. Anyways, also if we are not using it, there is no point returning it. So this status here doesn't really make sense. Okay, cool. So reload the page. My token should be still valid. Still not expired. Yeah, they are different, but I meant for backend, which one is easier to amplify or work. So to say what I want to learn one more language for web dev, either C# or Py, that's why I'm asking. Oh, for web dev, I would go with Python. This is a biased answer on my end because I love Python, but I want to say this. When you learn Python and let's say like you are kind of bored with web dev or you want to change direction within your career, you want to get into AI or machine learning, it's much easier to do that than JavaScript or Node.js environment. But if you're going to learn two languages, I would say learn both Python and C# or C languages, because if you know C languages, you can also do like game development or native mobile development, although that's kind of not the case anymore because both Google and Apple are pushing like for Kotlin or Swift for their mobile development environments, like for mobile development languages. So to keep up with that, I'm not going to say C level anymore because it will still work, but they're not so enthusiastic about C languages. So I would still favor Python because Python is only getting like more and more into everything. I mean, think of it this way. When you install Linux, I think this is the same case with like macOS. When you're using either environment, Python is installed by default. It's there because that's how common it is. Like it's literally everywhere. Node.js will give you like 3 doors, and Python will give you like 20 doors. That's like in terms of career options. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm currently working with Node.js with technologies. It makes sense. I'm not into the game dev. Yeah, if not into game dev, honestly, I would definitely go with Python because Python will definitely open up a lot more doors than JS. I'm not putting JS down. I'm just saying, like, in terms of like variety in opportunities, Python has more. All right, let's finalize this. So this is good. I'm gonna do this. Validation token expired. Cool. Let's go get a new one and get a new token and then finish our process. Forgot password because I don't remember my password. I don't know what my password is anymore. So this is my thing. I want this to be my new password. So I'm gonna copy this. It's gonna send me to a new email. Shit, did I break something? No, it just took some time. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna get my password reset link and I'm gonna click this button here. It's going to take me to the new link. Here, I'm going to put my new password in. It locks my password. If I do this, you know, like it's not really liking it. So I'm going to change it. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to say save. What the fuck happened? Dude, it is true. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No? God damn it. I think I missed something here. Oh shit, yep. Why did I do this? It's my own dumbassery, yo. Invalid token provided. Yeah. I know. Stop. Bruh. Why do I do this? I understand you. That makes sense. I want bread too. Brad. Okay, so this is gonna give me a new one again. Sorry about that because apparently I did something dumb over there. Click on this, please. Okay, my new password, save. One, 2, 3, 4. Dude, the status is success. Like, what is happening here? Is it like... Fuck it. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Else just continue down the road. So if I do this, invalid token provided, yeah, of course. What else? Sign in and bruh. this little thing is just getting into my way so much. I wanna go eat. I'm hungry. My cat is hungry. We are starving here. Get your shit together. All right, your password successfully changed. You can sign in now with the sign in page now. And I'm here. So if I come down and provide my password, it should work. 1, 2, 3. It worked, bruh. It took my password. It accepted my password. I like it. Yeah. Ooh. All right. This is it. I think I deserve food now. now I deserve food. This is it, guys. This is it. I finally finished what I wanted to finish. So remove all the console logs and all the errors. Apparently extra semicolon. Where is it? Yes, get rid of it. Defined but never used. So what? Who cares? Whatever. Okay, you happy now? And it still shows me 2. Okay, no more errors. Holy shit, like all green. I like it, baby. Okay, let's order this thing. Do this, and do this. So we should be good. Hell yeah. Beautiful. So this page is done. This page is also done. I'm liking this. Cool. Forgot password TSX. Get rid of all these console logs. We don't need them. We don't need them anymore. No console logs, right? Cool. Beautiful. Close this, close this. Anything that we are not using, we don't. Nope, no console logs. Sweet. How about here? Get values. Things that are not used, they go. And forgot password TSX. What is the error here? This. Okay, let's fix it. And then this is multi-import, so it needs to be up right here. PR. Okay, it goes like that, right? Yes. So I have 4 warnings here. What are they? Is defined but never used. Yeah. Which makes it come down here. Cool. I think this should be it. Nice. Nice. I like it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, my dudes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done with today's work. I'm happy I was able to finish what I wanted to finish. So tomorrow, what I do is we're gonna implement middlewares for session management. I mean, not session management. We're gonna do middlewares for protected endpoints that requires a session. So if you're on a dashboard, it will require you to have a user object logged in, not suspended, for you to be able to see it. So given that, today's work is done. I'm gonna go get some food, and then I'll probably be back later on with some games or something else. I don't know. Stay tuned. If you guys like the channel and the content, don't forget to like or follow, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you, and see you.